Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is 28th April 2024. In this video, let us generate weekly reports. Even before that, a small announcement, please. If any of you would like to learn our complete supply demand zone price action course, you can access the training lessons from the community section at our NeoStock YouTube channel. Here I have provided the link to supply demand zone price action course playlist. If you click the link, you will get into this playlist, supply demand zone price action, and here scroll down to the bottom of this page. Here, starting from lesson 1.1, all the training lessons are available in an order. So please go through all these lessons one by one and strengthen your skills related to supply demand zone price action course. I have also provided the link to this playlist in this YouTube video description. From there also you can click the link. And also I provided the link to our Telegram channel in this YouTube video description. Please join in that channel. It will be helpful to you. Each time when we release a new YouTube video, we will provide an update in the channel. Now let's get into the weekly report generation. For weekly time frame, let us find the stocks near weekly demand zone. So all these 8 stocks are near weekly demand zone. I'll be giving you only few seconds time and then move on to the next report. You just pause the video and you can study all these columns, and also you can also draw the zones on the charts using this leg in, base and leg out columns and timestamps. In case if you are not aware of understanding this report, please complete the lesson 21.1. That is part 1 of lesson 21. In that video, I have explained this complete report structure in detail. I explained each and every column and their abbreviations. All the details I have provided in that video. So please complete it. Okay, let me generate the next report. I'm going back. For weekly time frame, let us find the stocks near weekly supply zone. These 6 stocks are filtered. Let me go back. For weekly time frame, let us find the stocks where price closed inside weekly demand zone. So this is the filtered list. Let me scroll down. So total 25 stocks are filtered where price closed inside weekly demand zone. So I'm going back. For weekly time frame, let us find the stocks where price closed inside weekly supply zone. So this is the filtered list. Let me scroll down. So total 42 stocks are filtered where price closed inside weekly supply zone. So let me go back. For weekly time frame, let us find the stocks that tested during this week. The tested weekly demand zones. Stocks having. So these stocks having weekly demand zones are tested during this week. So let me go back. For weekly time frame, let us find the stocks having tested weekly supply zones. So this is the filtered list. So total 21 stocks are tested during this week. So these 21 stocks having supply zones are tested during this week. So let me go back. For weekly time frame, let us find the stocks having a newly created weekly demand zones. Oh, good number of weekly demand zones are created during this week. So let me scroll down. So total 34 weekly demand zones are created during this week. So let me go back. For weekly time frame, let us find the stocks having a newly created weekly supply zone during this week. So these 6 stocks are having a newly created weekly supply zones. Now let us identify the stocks that are having a weekly EMA confluence. So we need to generate 2 types of reports. One is a weekly EMA confluence for demand zones point of view, weekly EMA confluence for supply zone point of view. So first I am selecting the time frame as weekly and the entry zone as a demand zone, because first I am going to generate the demand zones having weekly EMA confluence. And also you should understand, weekly EMA confluence should be used only in bullish or bearish markets. Sideways, it doesn't make any sense using EMA confluence. That is what I explained in our lesson 17, where we discussed about EMA confluence. If you are not aware when to use EMA confluence, please complete lesson 17. Okay, here we need to select the trend. So by default, let me select the zone violation trend. We have 2 types of trends, zone violation and pivot trend. Sometimes there will be difference between these two because the way we are calculating. Primarily we focus on zone violation because we are using supply demand zone, price action, but pivot high-low is also very strong. If the list is very big, then we will select both the options. So in zone violation, weekly time frame, the trend should be uptrend. Next, EMA confluence. We have a EMA confluence. So weekly time frame, weekly demand zone should have weekly EMA confluence. So I am selecting a DZ. DZ means demand zone. WEMAC means weekly. W means weekly. EMA. C means confluence. Weekly EMA confluence. So demand zone should have weekly EMA confluence. At the same time, weekly time frame, the trend should be uptrend. And then the weekly zone should be demand zone. That is what the filters we set. Now let me filter the stocks. So we got a very big list. But if you have any, look into the search strategy. Entry time frame is weekly. Entry zone is demand zone. Zone violation trend weekly should be uptrend. And EMA confluence weekly demand zone should have weekly EMA confluence. This is the search strategy. List is big, but let me show you. After that we will further filter. Let me scroll down. All these stocks are having weekly EMA confluence and also uptrend in the weekly. So let me further scroll down. So total 57 stocks are filtered. What we do, let us have a stable trend verification. Not only zone violation, even pivot high low also, that higher highs and higher lows should be there for weekly trend. Higher highs and higher lows. That also should be uptrend. Both the trends are supported. We want only such kind of stocks. Now let me filter. That means weekly EMA confluence. See here, the zone is having weekly EMA confluence. Demand zone, weekly EMA confluence. And a pivot trend is also uptrend, zone violation trend is also uptrend. Now the list is reduced. If both the trends up means we have definitely 100% confidence on these stocks. That is the point you need to understand. And all these stocks are having weekly EMA confluence. Let me scroll down and total 29 stocks are filtered. All these 29 stocks, the trend is uptrend, weekly trend, either side. The weekly trend. LTF here means weekly. And you can also further look for the stocks having a monthly trend is also uptrend. Few stocks are having sideways. If you want, you can eliminate them. 200% confirmation that trend is super strong. Then what way we can use these stocks? You can use them as a HTF zones or ITF zones for planning your trades. If you are using as a ITF, you can use for MIT trades, you can use these stocks. If you are using as a HTF, you can use WIT trades. These are the different ways how you can plan your trades by making use of this information. Especially this information is useful for swing traders, because we have a confidence that zone confidence is there. And trend is also supporting weekly trend. If daily trend is also supporting uptrend, then probably those stocks you can plan your WIT trades. Weekly trend is uptrend, daily trend is uptrend, and also weekly zone is having weekly EMA confluence. And any zone, 75-minute zones, you can plan. Such kind of trades you can plan. Because some people will be trading like that only. Okay. Now next, let us look for bearish stocks having supply zones having weekly EMA confluence. These are all bullish stocks. So bullish trade setup, you can use this information. So I am going back. So weekly time frame, now I am selecting supply zone. Let me start in a fresh way. So entry time frame is weekly. Entry zone should be supply zone. And zone violation trend and weekly time frame, I am selecting downtrend. And EMA confluence in weekly time frame, I should have supply zone with the weekly EMA confluence. This is the one. SZ_WEMAC. So weekly supply zone having weekly EMA confluence. How can we say it is weekly supply zone? Because we selected our entry zone as supply zone. Not only that, here we selected the time frame as weekly. So either way, it is okay. So with this information, let us see if more stocks are there, then we look for pivot based trend also. If small quantity is there, we are happy with that list. Okay, we got only 5 stocks. We don't require again further eliminate these stocks. We have 5 stocks are filtered. All these 5 stocks are having supply zones are having weekly EMA confluence, and also weekly trend is a downtrend. In case maybe with curiosity, some of you may feel how many of these stocks are also having downtrend in lower lows and lower highs based, that is pivot high lows. So let me filter that also, even though the list is small. So in the trend pivot high low in weekly time frame, I am selecting downtrend. See, both the trends are down, both type of trends. Now 3 stocks are filtered. Earlier you have 5 stocks, right? See here, dark red color, that is a Bandhan Bank. It is a all-time low supply zone. That means Bandhan Bank is at all-time low. That's why all-time low supply zone it is having. It doesn't have any demand zones. Bandhan Bank doesn't have any demand zones. See, rarely you find all-time low stocks in F&O list, because we are filtering based on F&O stocks. So these are all the different stocks, different types of search categories. We filtered the weekly stocks. Now remember, these stocks will be useful for your bearish trade setup related trade plans. So this is the end of the report. Hope this information will be useful to you for your further study and analysis. Let us all meet again in our next video. Thank you.